Welcome into the Coach Esposito show. Coach Esposito, after the Whalers win 8-3. It just seems like you guys are starting to own third periods. What's the secret?
Oh, I don't know if there's a secret. It's just one of those things where we have to constantly keep preaching and pushing these guys to bury teams in the third period. You know, I mean, we get to a situation where we work hard for 2 periods and we get a lead, and then all of a sudden we wind up in a dogfight in the last period because we let teams back in the game. And it's one of those things that we just got to have the mentality that once we get a lead and we're going into a third period, we got to learn to put teams away, and we got to learn to bury them. And tonight was one of those situations. We got it done. We had the guys all going in the right direction. Everybody was contributing. We got some secondary scoring from every line. We had a couple of goals from every line tonight. We had everybody working, and that's what we need to do in order to win games in the playoffs.
Now, and one guy who's really stepped up in his Danbury debut was Adam Hooley. Talk to us about this guy.
Well, Holes came in, and he works hard. I mean, he's a pretty good player. He's really skilled hands and stuff like that. He's pretty good with his feet. I mean, he's got some pretty quick feet, and he sees the ice really well. And playing on the line over there with Marty, and he was playing with Marty and Devin tonight for a while. And he was playing with Marty and Carlo and stuff a little bit in there too. I mean, he's a setup man. And when he's got guys like Marty and Devin going to the net and getting to the front of the net and getting to the paint, and Hooley gets the puck there, I mean, he sees the ice really well, and he does a pretty good job at getting it. I mean, that's a good line right there. He made a nice pass over to Kirkwood, and Kirkwood scored, on the back door play down low. I think it was the 3rd goal that Kirkwood scored. And he's just one of those players. He's pretty intense, and he goes hard all the time. And he sees the ice really well, and he's got some pretty good hands.
So this is the first of three games in a row that you'll play against this team. How important is it to get that first game and to wrestle back to third place?
Well, I'll put it this way: the first game is important, but now the second game is more important. So it's one of those things where if you win the first game, you lose the second game, it doesn't make any difference, So we got it. We got another big home game on Thursday night. It's going to be another dogfight with those guys. We need every point we can get now to stay ahead of them. So the next 3 points is even bigger than tonight. So it's going to be one of those things where we got to have the same effort, and hopefully we'll get the bounces and we'll get the chances, and we're very pumped.
Bounces which way tonight, Coach. Congratulations. 8-3 win. 5 wins in a row for the Whalers. We'll be back with our player of the game interview.